Oh, hey, welcome back to the Dr. Unicorn Show, everybody. Everyone's favorite show about resisting Trump, getting us back on the right timeline, and making the world a better place. Today is December 10th, 2017. What a couple weeks we've had in the last couple weeks since the last episode about the new shirt. Crazy things have been going on. That disastrous tax bill passed the Senate. Our boy Colin Kaepernick won that Muhammad Ali award. And we learned from the president about the United States. Yes. Well, but we've got lots to talk about today. Today, the 10th of December, is, does anyone know? Does anyone know what today is? That's right. United Nations International Human Rights Day. Human Rights Day. Go and look that up if you don't know anything about it. Good stuff. Good stuff. Today's episode is entitled Net Neutrality, because something big is going down this very week as I'm talking to you on this timeline, in this internet, on this net that is now treated where every website and every whatever internet content provider is treated equally or neutrally by internet service providers. That's what today's episode is about, but we're going to come to that in a minute. Before I need to go over a few quick news agenda items. Number one, we're going to have a contest here at the Dr. Unicorn Show. That's right, a contest. Some of you have paid attention to this Pentagon or this budget pie chart that I got a few of from the Ben and Jerry guys back during the George Bush administration. Dr. Unicorn is a sucker for infographics and pie charts. And this is the federal budget. That's right. Half of our spending goes to the military-industrial complex. Dr. Unicorn has 6 of these. That's right, 6. And one could be yours. The first 6 people that email me at thedrunicornshow@gmail.com, that's thedrunicornshow@gmail.com, will get one of these shipped to you for free. Contest ends at the end of the year. So you've got 21 days. Woo! That's that. Number 2. A fan of the show, Mark H., sent this in because, that's right, Star Wars is coming out on Friday. Is anyone out there in TV land excited for Star Wars? Well, this guy was. Of course, Dr. Unicorn appreciates this art by that Mark H. Looks like he doodled on. He probably found it on something going around online and added something that Dr. Unicorn truly appreciates. May the force be with you too, buddy. Number 3. Who left this note here? What is this? I realized this was here last time. But stop lying, Dr. You? I mean, I go to one timeline, I come back, and there's some note on here? I don't know who wrote that. If you wrote that, and you're willing to fess up to it, please admit it on our Facebook page or our Twitter, or email me if you don't have the guts to post it in public. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know if an evil Dr. Unicorn from another timeline came here and put that there. I don't know what's going on. If you know anything, please let me know. Number 4, tomorrow in Los Angeles, for all our fans that are in Los Angeles, who want to fight, I don't know, what do we call this? Well, I mentioned the military-industrial complex, maybe the banking-industrial complex. There's an event going on, Wells Fargo flash mob, going on in Los Angeles tomorrow at Grand Park. And the main speaker there is Robert Kennedy Jr. So if you want to be part of a flash mob to encouraging people to divest from the big banks, including Wells Fargo and all the shady things they've done over the past couple years, you can go to Grand Park in Los Angeles tomorrow, December 11th, from noon to 12:30. A bunch of people are going to be there, but Dr. Unicorn is most excited to see Robert Kennedy Jr. Get out there, and if you can't make it, divest from the big banks and use your local credit unions. Number 5, or whatever number we're on. A couple weeks ago, Business Week, or Bloomberg Business Week, came out with this issue. And when Dr. Unicorn saw it, he had to buy it. He did a little Facebook post about it. But there was an article here that caught my eye, entitled "Google Battles the Evil Unicorns." Of course, I selfishly had to make sure that I was not involved in whatever battle Google has with some evil unicorns. But this provides an excellent transition into the topic of today's episode, net neutrality. Why would Google be battling an evil unicorn? I'll save that article for y'all to read on your own time. But net neutrality, let's talk about that. What's going on with net neutrality? What the heck is net neutrality? If you don't know, at the very least, you know that you're using the internet to watch me on YouTube. Right now, the internet is treated where every internet content provider is treated like every other internet content provider. Everyone is granted equal access to the interwebs and lanes and channels and whatnot to bring you content at the same speed because of a rule that requires internet service providers like Comcast or Verizon or AT&T or others, requires them to treat every content provider equally. That might end. That's right. The FCC is voting this week on the 14th to end those fairness rules. Now, what would that mean? Well, let's look here. According to battleforthenet.com, net neutrality is the principle that internet providers like Comcast and Verizon should not control what we see and do online. In 2015, startups, internet freedom groups, and 3.7 million commenters won strong net neutrality rules from the FCC, the U.S. Federal Communication Commission. These rules prohibit internet providers from blocking, throttling, and paid prioritization, or fast lanes, for sites that pay, and slow lanes for everyone else. It's interesting. I encourage you all to look it up on battleforthenet.com or searching hashtags net neutrality, stop the FCC, break the internet. Someone has set up a thing that will enable you to auto-tweet every 10 minutes for the 48 hours before the vote. There's one way to use the internet to annoy them or get their attention. But what Dr. Unicorn finds most interesting about this issue is the broad support across the political spectrum. 73% of Republicans want net neutrality. 80% of Democrats want net neutrality. 76% of independents want net neutrality. So why the hell are they going to get rid of it? It's because big business like Comcast and Verizon and AT&T and others, the internet service providers, have big lobbies and lots of money and lobby both the regulators and the FCC and our Congress people to allow them to break up the internet and make fast lanes for people that pay more and slow lanes for everyone else, throttling everyone else. Some of Dr. Unicorn's favorite websites are vehemently opposed to getting rid of net neutrality, including Patreon, Reddit, DeviantArt, Etsy, Pinterest, right? They're all in a movement to stop this, and we can all do this too. So on December 12th is a day that we're supposed to break the internet, attempt to break the internet by tweeting, emailing, messaging, calling your Congress people, because Congress can fix this. Congress can stop the FCC from ending this. Congress can pass something that would actually work. And I know that lately they've been doing making terrible choices, specifically with regards to the tax bill. But we can stop this. They can stop this. So let's break the internet this week, folks. Let's break the internet. And let's not forget that Etsy is one of Dr. Unicorn's favorite websites, because that's where you could get the Dr. Unicorn shirts. That's right. Go ahead and check out the 2 shirts we got up there right now. More coming this next year, soon. And so let's not forget, the resistance is working. No, get woke, stay woke. The resistance is working. Keep it up. Positive vibes. May the force be with you. And from an alternate timeline, far, far away, let's close on this fantastic image. Thank you, Conky. That's very nice. And we'll see you guys next time.